You are about to enter a world of dreamscapes and nightmares. A world where the surreal is real, and you will encounter things humanity was never meant to know. Prepare to have your fragile illusions of reality shattered as you cross over into the nightmare realm.
Lair of the Chupacabra. Welcome to another episode of Chronicles of the Unknown, where we explain the unexplained and explore the unexplored. I'm your host, Jason Rollins. Today, I'm in Palos Flats, New Mexico, looking into reports of a hidden underground research facility that specializes in genetic research and biological weapons. I interviewed a few of the locals. Well, at least I tried to, but they didn't seem very eager to talk about the lab, which I get. However, I did manage to get some information out of a few people after buying several rounds of beer at the local bar. It is amazing the things people will say once they've had a few drinks. One guy told a story about a giant dragon that terrorized the countryside until the local sheriff was able to put it away in some kind of cave or something. Another guy told a story about how the entire staff of a local diner disappeared one Christmas Eve. I could probably do an entire series just on Palos Flats with all the weird stuff that seems to happen around here. A few people told stories about seeing something pretty recently that looked kind of like a Chupacabra from the way they described it. Just a small creature that seemed to be feeding on local livestock in the area. Well, I drove out here to the location they were talking about, and we're going to set up camp and see what we can find. I'm going to hike out a little bit to the area. I just parked my truck, gathered up my gear, and I'll check back in once I set up camp. And again, thanks for checking out the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss anything, and I will check right back in with you shortly. Welcome back to Chronicles of the Unknown. I'm your host, Jason Rollins. I have base camp set up in order to be kind of stealthy about this and make sure that if there is something here, it's not going to see me while I'm checking it out. I dug some pits and buried all my gear and equipment, so that way it's hidden, covered with some camouflage. I also dug a recessed pit for me to sleep in, so that I can be hidden and camouflaged. My initial plan was to scout out the area a little bit before settling in for the night, but all the hiking and digging took a little bit longer than I thought, and it's starting to get a little dark, so I don't really think that's a great idea. So I'm going to get myself in position, and we'll, see what we get. Okay, I have just heard the creepiest goddamn sound I have ever heard in my entire life. I don't even know how to describe it. That was it. That's the sound. I don't know what the hell it is, but I know what it isn't. It's sure as hell not a coyote or a wolf or anything else that I've ever heard. There it is again. It sounds like it's getting closer. Yeah, it is definitely headed this way. I've got some video cameras set up in the trees, so I'm going to keep my head down in here. I'm going to keep recording, but I'm going to be quiet until this thing passes. Okay, it's gone. and I am not gonna lie, I am pretty goddamn shaken up right now. So I am gonna stay put right in this little hole until morning, and then I'll check the cameras. Good night. Alright, good morning. Yeah, that was a weird fucking night last night. I have no idea what the hell that was. I checked the cameras and I don't even know what I was looking at. I have never seen anything like it before. It was tiny, about maybe 3-4 feet tall. Very thin, covered in like this grayish, brownish kind of hair. It had long, very long, like claws and talon like nails on his feet. It had sharp fangs and oh my god. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. I was very close to just going home, but I made a commitment to the show and I'm gonna see it through. I'm not going home. I'm gonna make myself a nice little plan and kind of figure out from here what's gonna happen. Welcome back, everybody. After checking the rest of the footage and surveying the camp, it seems the creature found my food stash. And it dug it up and just tore into it. And just ate anything that was edible and even some of the packaging. So much for my plans to have a nice little breakfast before starting my hike. Or, eating it all until I get out of here. This may actually cut my trip a little short. Alright, well, we finally get to go for that hike. There's a couple of hills down here that I want to check out. I keep thinking about last night, and I am so thankful that it found the food before it found me. I tell you. I don't know, maybe I should just find another line of work. This is starting to get a little too crazy for me. Alright, we made it to the hills, and what I thought was just a shadow from a distance is actually a cave entrance. So I'm gonna check it out and see what's inside. A little dark in here. Let me use my lighter. Wow. Very dark. Very dark. Alright. Looks like it's opening up into a little room here. Let's see what we... Oh my god. The tunnel opened up into a room. There is a pit in the center. It is filled with bones. Most of them look like animal bones, but there are a couple of human skulls in there. That's it. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm done. Oh, shit, it's that fucking creature. Oh, that's just what I need right now. So this is how my career ends. Well, and my life. Trapped in a goddamn Chupacabra's feeding ground. I only even started this show because I was too afraid to apply to be a writer for the Y-Files. Now they know how to do this kind of shit right. God, I love picklefish. Alright, anyway, I'm rambling. I'm allowed because I'm about to fucking die. Alright, it sounds like it's almost here. There's nowhere to hide, and this cave is a dead end. Huh, no pun intended. Oh well, this is it. Might as well go down swinging. Let me grab one of these leg bones. Not like they need it anymore. Alright. Alright, here it comes. Here goes nothing. Hey, asshole! I got a bone to pick with you. hell just happened?
Sheriff James Beckett. And you're welcome, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you. So, what the hell is that thing?
Beats the shit out of me. Your guess is as good as mine. I was tracking this thing same as you. Heard the same stories. Things happen in this town. You take them seriously.
Yeah, well, I am done listening to stories. Especially anything out of the ordinary. I think I much prefer the unknown to remain unchronicled.
Yeah. That's probably for the best. Considering the last podcaster that came around snipping for a good story is probably in that pit of bones over there.
Yeah, I guess I actually got pretty lucky. Thank you again. Now, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, go home, and, freshen up my resume and look for a new job.
Hey, Deputy Miller. Get in here and help me get this thing's body back out to the truck.
Yes, sir, Sheriff.
And, you guys take care. Bye.
I hope you've enjoyed your journey into the Nightmare Realm. Congratulations. You've returned to the safety of the real world. Haven't you?